Hello, everyone. Welcome to another story from St. John the Baptist Dixie Anglican Church. My name is Janice Crutchman, and I want to remind you these stories are closed captioned, so if you'd like, you can turn on that feature and read along with us as we share a story today, if you wish. I'd also like to welcome you today, to the circle, wherever you are when you are watching this, and whenever it is you are watching this, and whoever you might be watching this with. Thank you for being here today. Speaking of wherever you are watching this from, you may have guessed already, I'm not at home. There's no fireplace behind me, there's no cat in front of me, sorry about that. That is because I am actually at church. I am at St. John the Baptist Dixie. Whoops, that was shaky. I am at St. John the Baptist Dixie Anglican Church today. There's the altar and the stained glass window behind me. And if I turn the camera around, there are the pews where people sit and the aisle. And if we look at these doors, and if we go out these doors, and if we look down here, there is where we have our Godly Place stories. So let's go. Well, here we are. This is where we share stories in person at St. John the Baptist. If you look a little bit this way, those drawers and shelves are where we keep the arts and crafts supplies. I'll be bringing another drawer for the bottom part soon as I learn what's arts and crafts supplies we like to play with here. And if you look that way a little bit, that's where we have our wall calendar of the church year. And now, let's take a look at the wooden calendar of the church year and see where we are. This is the circle of the church year, where every ending has a beginning and every beginning has an ending. And how we take time to get ready for the great mysteries such as Easter, so we don't walk right by them. This is the season of getting ready for the great mysteries of Easter, called Lent. We have had the first 3 Sundays of getting ready, and now this is the 4th Sunday of the season of Lent, the season of getting ready for the great mystery of Easter. And now let's continue, as we always do, with the light. There was once someone who said such wonderful things and who did such amazing things that people began to follow him. And one day they just had to ask, "Who are you?" And he said, "I am the light." Try to hold it so you can see the flame. There is a flame in there. There you go. Well, we're going to do as we have so far in Lent, and we're going to leave this lit and to the side of the story as we share it today. Jesus was having dinner with sinners and tax collectors. Sinners, people who do wrong things. Tax collectors, then, were people who collected taxes for the government, but took a little bit more for themselves. And the people who kept the rules at the church did not like that. And they scolded Jesus for having dinner with the sinners and the tax collectors. And so Jesus told them a story. He told them a parable. There was a man who had 2 sons. The younger son went to his father and said, "I want my inheritance now so I can go spend it." The father said, "Okay," and he gave his younger son his share of the inheritance. The younger son packed up his things and went away. He went to the city made some new friends, and spent money on food, spent money on parties. He sold what he had and spent it and had nothing left. So his friends went away. So he was in the city, and he had no money to pay for a place to stay or food to eat. So he went to a farm where a pig farmer hired him to help look after the animals. And he was very unhappy because he saw that the pigs were eating better than he was. And he started to feel bad about taking everything from his father and wasting it. So he started to go home. And he thought about what he would tell his father when he got home. But then, before he got home, his father saw him and ran out to him and welcomed him back and gave him a new robe and gave him a ring and gave him sandals and called a servant and told the servant to go fetch that fatted calf they were saving for a feast and to invite friends over and to celebrate the feast because his son, who was gone, has come back. The older son was out in the field and saw all the party, wondered what was going on. So the servant talked to him. He asked the servant, who told him that his brother had come home and his father was celebrating that his brother was back. The older son was not happy, and he refused to go inside where the party was. The servant told the father what was happening, and the father went out and begged the older brother to come in and celebrate with them. He wanted them all to be happy that his brother had gone away and had come back. His brother had died and was alive. So I wonder what you think this story is about. I wonder who you think this story is about. Is it about the younger son? Is it about the older son? Oops. Is it about the father? It might also be about the people that the younger son ran away and spent time with. Partly about the farmer. Partly about the servant who went out to the older son and told him something he didn't want to hear, and then went back to the father, told him the older son wasn't coming in, something the father didn't want to hear. I wonder what his perspective on the story is. And I wonder about the people Jesus was having dinner with. The story is partly about them. I wonder what they thought of it. And the people who keep the rules, who Jesus told the story to. I wonder who they think the story is about. It's a big story, isn't it? Well, let's close, as we have before, with the light.
light couldn't stay in just that time, in just that place, with just those people. So the light changed. So it could be in all times, in all places, and with all people. Where you are today and where I am today, the same light is with us. Well, thank you for being here. Thank you for being at St. John's Dixie today with me. It was nice to have you join us. And I hope you have a good week. I hope you think about the story, maybe see something during the week that reminds you of the story. And I hope to see you again next week for another story. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.